I'm Mike Baum. I'm Executive Director of Keep Virginia Beautiful. We were founded in the late 50s, and I was tasked in early 2010 to relaunch the organization.
The organization started in 1953 by one person, and this one person saw large landfills were being developed along highways, just people throwing out trash, and wrote a letter to the governor and said, this should stop and we ought to do something about it. And that resulted in the Litterbug Council.
My role actually commenced after some of the early crusaders developed the concept of having a litter council. I have been impressed over a long period of time with the interests of the young people in various areas of the state.
We had plantings, we had tried to decorate the highways. The goal to these communities and everybody in the state was make your community a little bit more beautiful than it was yesterday.
Over the last almost 60 years, a lot's changed and unfortunately a lot stayed the same. Litter is still a prevalent problem here in America and in Virginia, of course. The more that we can change people's behavior on litter, how important it is not to, who do you think is going to pick that up? To recycle more, because once again, it ends up in the landfill. Why not reuse the products that we've already made instead of having to use the energy and resources and time to make new products with raw materials?
Virginia is the most beautiful state of the 50 states. Every time you hear someone come and visit the state, they talk about how beautiful Virginia is. And so I think Keep Virginia Beautiful wants to restore its position as one of the leaders in helping the state maintain its beauty. Michael has brought a lot of energy and excitement and experience to the role, and as a result, we've been able to launch the plastic bag recycling program with the American Chemistry Council. We've actually partnered with the City of Richmond and several cleanups.
Well, some of the things that we've been fortunate to do with partners like Altria and other corporations in different volunteer groups is picking up litter, painting murals, recycling some of the materials that you've gotten, and working with the retailers there, for example. We've put out additional, cigarette receptacles, for example. We've done things to, for example, we did a 30 grants in 30 days, where we actually provided $1,000 a day in the month of April for Earth Month, and we gave to schools, we gave to parks, we gave to towns, we gave to different groups that are doing positive things, specifically dealing with litter, plastic bag initiatives, and then of course beautification.
We did receive one of the grants from Keep Virginia Beautiful. It was during their 30 grants in 30 days. And Point of Woods 1, 2, and 3 neighborhood was the lucky recipient. And that day we actually erected this gazebo and the gardening around it, a memorial for Sergeant John Connor, and behind us, the community garden. It's about 30 plots, and the neighbors here actually get to run each one of them if they'd like. If you take 30 minutes out of your day and try to do something to beautify the local community, it's going to last a long time.
Fortunately, with the creation of the organization, we were able to create a very effective social media and communications platform through our website, keepvirginiabeautiful.org.
It's absolutely amazing the things you can do. You can post your events, you can write a blog, you can enlist for volunteers, you can even go and talk to certain members.
We're able to obviously spread the message about what we're doing. Citizens, groups, other nonprofit groups, businesses are able to go on, sign up as a free member to actually promote what they do as far as to being green, as far as litter prevention, recycling in the workplace, in their organizations, etc.
My favorite thing about what I do is when someone comes up to me and tells me, I don't really get this green movement, I really don't get the environmental movement, but ever since I talked to you, or my kids came home and told me that this is really important, I've really gotten on the bandwagon, and I understand that recycling is important.
The greatest thing that we can do is make an impact across the state in the small counties, the larger cities, and everybody in between. I'm excited about what the future brings. The more that we can engage, the more that we're in the schools, the more that we're out there, we're utilizing strategic partners, the more that we'll get outreach, and the better off that we'll be as far as improving our natural and scenic environment.